Now, my students, we will start with math. Our page for today will be 611. But before we will start with the page, I will go back to the title of our lesson for today, which is Divide Regions into Equal Parts. What do I mean by regions? It means the space, okay, the area for anything. For example, here we have these two shapes. They are the same, equal parts, and they are divided to equal parts, both of them. So as you can see, for example, I choose one cube here. As you remember, in term one, we took that before. We said any cube, to check if it is equal, we will divide it to two triangles. As you divide to two triangles, they are equal, they should be equal and the same. It means this cube is what is equal parts, and it's correct, okay, to be used in measuring. Now, as you can see also, we have here many equal cube parts which are equal to each other. So that means we have what? Regions into equal parts divided into what? Equal parts. So this topic for this week will be about divide regions into equal parts. Now, also before we will start with our page, I will explain to you some important vocabs or words which will help you to understand more our topic or our lesson. As you can see here also, we have the highlighted words with yellow color. These are very important words like fraction. Also, this word is very important. We took that in grade 2, as I remember. I taught you this. Fraction, it means what? Here they put the explanation is an equal part of a whole. What does that mean? You have this shape of rectangle. It's divided what? To how many? Fourths, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 equal parts. In each equal 4 parts, we have also cubes. These cubes also are equal. So this is the meaning of fraction, to be divided to equal parts as a whole. If you look at it as a whole, it's equal. Inside, it's equal. So this is the meaning of a fraction. Now, also here we have word, let's start with this, sorry. Unit fraction, because they're related to fraction. Now, unit fraction, what's the meaning of unit fraction? For example, as I told you before little, if you have, for example, now we said fourths, yeah? 1, 1, 1, 1. You saw this number 1, it's repeated. 1, 1, 1, and 1. So it means I have four ones. But these ones come from where? From how many whole? It's 4. That's why I repeated 4 again, because this one comes from this 4. This is 1 of 4. This is also 1 of 4. And again, this 1 of 4, and this also 1 of 4. Did you understand? So this is the meaning of unit fraction. We have 1 of 4 is a unit fraction. One unit fraction. A unit fraction presents one of equal parts. So it means this 1 of 4 is one of other 1 of 4s. Okay? It's only one unit. But if you said 1 of 4, these all, you will say 1 of units fraction, more than 1. So again, we said this one, it means you are having what? 1 here. So 1 also here, and 1 also here, and the last one here. So these all are 4, but only this part is 1. 1 from what? 1 from 4 equal parts. Again, they should be equal. So this is the meaning of fraction, unit fraction. Now here we have something called numerator. You can see word numerator here. Numerator. Numerator, it means what? For example, if you have this fraction 1 of 4, which we took here from here, this is 1 of 4. So what do you mean by this 1? Do you think it has a name? Yes, for sure. its name is numerator. So what's the meaning of numerator? The number above the bar in a fraction is called numerator. So the numerator is up, is above. You will not tell me numerator which is 4 here. No, the numerator all the time is the above of what? Bar. Bar, it means this line. We call this bar in this line in fraction bar. Okay, so the numerator comes where? All the time up, above. So what we call now this 4 down? The denominator. Try to divide it. If it's long word, as I learned you before in English, if you have any long word, divide it to 3 or 4 equal parts, like denominator. So the denominator should be where? Down. So what did they say? The number below, it means down, the bar, this line, we call it what in a fraction is called a denominator. So again, where is the numerator? It is up, above the bar. Where is the denominator? It is down, below the bar. Did you understand now? So here we took fraction, which is what? When you have this number 1 of 4 or 1 of 3, 1 of 2, and they should be what? Equal parts as a whole. Like this 1 of 4, it's repeated 4 times because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts, and this one is one of these 4 parts. It's repeated again, so this we call it unit fraction. Like this 1 of 4, here we have numerator, it comes up above the bar, and denominator comes down below the bar. Okay, now let's move to our page. Our page for today will be page 611. So after we learned the meaning of each word before, now we have a questions. Question number 1, it's not needed because you will write answers. We will start from 2. In 2 and 3, tell if each shows equal or unequal parts. If the parts are equal, label one of the parts using a unit fraction. So what you are going to use? A unit fraction, which is like 1 of 4. But you will look at the shape. You will count how many parts, and they should be equal again. Okay? In each shape, and you will tell me the fraction, the unit fraction, 1 of 3, 1 of 4, 1 of 5, 1 of 6, whatever. You will count and write. But first, what you are going to check if they are equal. If they are unequal, so you will not write anything, it's wrong. Okay, you will check only the equal. Now question number 4. Draw lines to divide the shape into 8 equal parts. So how many you will divide it to? How many? 8 equal parts. Then write the fraction that represents 1 equal part. After you divide it, they said what? Equal parts. So first you will divide 8 equal parts. You have the shape. You can divide it to whatever shape you want. In many ways you can divide it, but they should be what? Equal parts. Then you write the fraction, and it means 1 what? 1 of 8, 1 of 7, but they said what? 8 equal parts. It's easy. You can do it and show it to me inshallah after little, before 1. Then because after 1 I will send you the answers, the page which is corrected with answers. Now in 5 and 7, sorry, from 5 to 7, tell if each shows equal or unequal. Now you will say, you will look at the shape, each one. You have 5, 6, 7. You will look at it first. You will say, see if it is equal, if it has equal parts or not. If it is not equal part, you will say this is what? Unequal. If it is equal, you will also say equal parts. So here we will complete the question. If the parts are equal, label one of the parts using a unit fraction. If it is equal, what you will make? you will tell me this is what? 1 of 4, 1 of 5, 1 of 6. You will tell me what's this fraction, unit fraction. Now also in 7 also, how many units you have? Equal, they should be equal. If they are equal, you will tell me how many, what's the fraction, what's the unit fraction. If it is not equal, you will say it is unequal. Okay, for sure, if it is unequal, you will not have any fraction, any unit fraction. Now in 8 to 10, draw lines to divide the shape into the given number of equal parts, then write the fraction that represents one equal part. So what do they want, sorry, from you? To divide first the shape according to this number. You will not divide it by yourself to any number you want. No, they put you in number 8 6 equal parts, so you will divide it to 6 equal parts. You can choose the way, but they should be what? 6 equal parts. You will divide 6 equal parts in any way you want. They should be equal. Then give me the fraction, the unit fraction you have now. Also here, they want 3 equal parts any way you want. Then give me the fraction, the unit fraction, you write it. Here also, 4 equal parts, you will divide 4 equal parts any way you want. Then write me the unit fraction. I think inshallah it's easy for you.